Hi, my name is Mercy, and welcome back to this Silent Backbone podcast. I attended an event, a very interesting event, which was about branding and how you should brand yourself. And I have done a video where I interviewed somebody who was talking about personal branding. And I will link it on the video. I will link it down there. We all know that we work in a job that requires us to be in the background. However, being in the background does not mean disappearing. And when you stand up for yourself and look at what is your unique selling point, then you're able to brand yourself, you're able to bring yourself out there, and you're able to show a lot of what I'm looking for the word, what value you're bringing to the table. So what I'm really happy about is because of the many different associations and conferences that I'm attending, I'm getting to see assistants in a different kind of way, because I started feeling like I was a strange kind of assistant who thought that my professional career should not begin and end with being an assistant and not have anything else that I kind of am doing to add value. And having seen quite a few people who are doing this, and it should not be something that takes away from your job. If it does, then maybe you risk losing the job that actually pays the bills. But it needs to be something that complements it. There are so many things you can add and you can enjoy. And even if it's as simple as you are the executive assistant who loves fashion and also likes to advise people on what they can do. That is something that you can be unique to you, where you know the power of it. I think I gave this as an example one time, but I gave it as an example when I was talking about body confidence. I started a new job after COVID, and when I was being introduced around the office, because after COVID I never really went back to an office setting, but then when I started this job, I was being introduced around. And one of the things that made me really conscious, by the way, I know you're going to go to my LinkedIn and try and see which job I was doing. This has nothing to do with the company. This was 100% me. Nobody in that company ever told me that I was fat. But I just felt that way because I'm the kind of person who likes to fit in. And when I'm not fitting in, I don't really, it's uncomfortable for me, right? So I felt that I needed to do something about my weight. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. To be honest, I feel like I went to that job just to discover myself because it was such a short stint and I loved the time that I was there. And I changed so much when I was there because this me now is not the me that went in there. And it was a stage that I needed to get out of my comfort zone, because that was totally out of my comfort zone, and learn the things that I need to learn. And now I've learned what I needed to learn. So sometimes when you feel like you need to fit in, and what is it that I can add? What is it that I can add value? When we started the training, the person who was giving us the training, I will put her LinkedIn on the description. The person who was giving the training did something awesome. She asked us, what is personal branding to you? One of the ladies said that it is getting a job without even applying for it. Someone said what people think about you when they see you. And all these are true. You are a unique person. When somebody looks at me, they see Mercy. I'm hoping that when somebody looks at me, they see these three things. I'm hoping that they see somebody who is knowledgeable about different things. I hope that they see somebody who's empathetic. And I hope that they see somebody who is approachable. Now, to me, those are the things that I know I can deliver effortlessly. There's the other side that I would have to make an effort, but I hope that people can feel like they can do that. But that is what I would have to now go a bit extra to do. And so that is what, as a person, I've decided that I want to work on, because one of the things that somebody once told me is and it came up also yesterday during that training, where they said that sometimes when you're very kind and warm and approachable, people think that you are not very serious. I think that's a very old-fashioned way of looking at things, because my personality and my seriousness are two different things. However, if that is how people feel and see you, you have to adapt yourself. So you need to know around who to be laughing, and you need to know around who to only talk about serious things, So for anybody who is in the process of thinking, okay, what is my brand? What do I look at? What do I see? I hope that you stay in this channel, because in this channel, I do talk to a lot of executive assistants, personal assistants, admin assistants, people who work with assistants, and they can show you how to stand out while still being the silent backbone, because at the end of the day, our job is not changing. Our job still requires that we are the power behind the power. It's not about outshining your boss. It's not about standing out more. It's about being the right measure of what you need to be for you to do your job and excel at the same time. All right. So looking forward to seeing more of you, and looking forward to you people enjoying the video. Bye-bye.